Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. We are on to day 6, and we have stairs. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. All right, so this has to be this little thing. So we're going, this is the downstairs, so this is the upstairs. So if we come up the main stairs, can't really go left, and left again. Second room on the right. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. Thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Ooh. I'm going to move Voice of Sernanas down here. We'll check our stuff. Swap these. So I keep the items I don't know more front and center. Iron Claw super evil. That thing is terrifying. Anyway. Helena, Appleton. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. Heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil? These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their designs. Okay. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises and allow others to be heard still. So we're looking for this plant. I think we have anything with plant image on it. Oh. Muffled. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Does it look like those leaves? Oh yeah, okay. They are the same leaves. Here you go. Oh, my kitten. Hello. You must be the thaumaturge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. This can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. Elva stone. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. Planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, connection that is also reflected in their design. Selenic. Planetary metal. Selenic. Selenic is of the moon. I believe the planetary metal is silver. It's a moon shape. Yes, silver, the moon, is also reflected in its design. And a bunch of moon here. Oh, that's silver, isn't it? Silver. Stone. Ethereal quality to it. Definitely not gold, and I believe that's even bronze. Yeah, gotta be this. Wait. That's painted on wood. Be metal. Oh, plus it has a stone. Elva stone. Design features crescent moons, reflection of the Selenic, and silver associated with them. Ooh. Love these objects get so weird. Verona green. I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Ambra. These items cause mental fog, or an ambra, probably. A withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject become deeply disoriented. That sounds a little familiar. That fisherman they found yesterday had been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They'll do it all wrong anyway. I believe she was in the first game, Strange Horticulture. She's like an occultist. Yeah, an occult scholar. Francis Mason. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me I needed a Cussic Purifier, and that this is the place to get one. Cussic Purifier. Small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley or vinegar. We have a bottle of vinegar. Small tokens, such as rings or amulets perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. And it does rattle around. Of course, there's a limit to the effectiveness of this process. This does have an item rolling around in it, too. Yeah, rattles. Vinegar and rattles, so that must be the amber. This has got to be it. Yep. Symbol for vinegar. Identified all of our bottles here. Simone green. Been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? These things. I have learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. This journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Horned shackle, evocant, and then a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not always easy to decipher. Have our horned shackle, evocant. The moon thing. We have a couple moon something. Something? Something. Hold on. I wonder what cat thing. Probably the name of the Moonstone Guardian. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. There's also a planet totem. Oh! Oh. Oh! This... We have 3. Echo. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Hearing charm. Simple trinket that amplifies sounds. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course, they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. Fire and Fury. Ooh, every sound has become both louder and clearer. That's gotta be. It's cute. I'd wear that in real life. I know I've probably said that once already. This pendant is the shape of a bat, an animal known for its hearing. Closer inspection confirms it enhances hearing. Called what, a hearing charm? This is jade. Oh, pleasant scent that reminds me of the forest. Hard and cool. Gemstone, polished wood. That gemstone is jade. Is the other green gemstone striated? A stone of earth and nature. So this is. Said something about smells of forest. So this is like nature. All the nature. Feel uneasy. Leathery. Oh, wait. That symbol. I think I've seen that in here. Oh, there's 2. So if it's clockwise, it's rebirth. If it's counterclockwise, it's spirituality. It's rebirth. Okay. Creepy. Have gemstones. I do believe this dark purple was the amethyst, and I think that's contentment. Good. Rough. Sharp but not unpleasant. Check this gem. Highlight is a dark bluish purple. Peace and safety. Stone of containment. Yeah, so not unpleasant smell, peace or containment. No, I just, it says of containment, but that good. What I like to do sometimes is go through the book. Still a lot. Ecumenical. A memento. I don't know. There's too many right now. Later in the game, when we start to get a lot more objects and we're starting to narrow down what's left, I do like to go in because we likely have the objects at that point. But see, in the first game, we filled the shelves, so I feel like we still have a lot more to go. Plus, it's only day 6, and there's 17, 18 days. So I guess that is where this one. That's the end of. Oh, wait, this one. Blue gemstone. I think this in particular is a symbol for anything. I doubt it's soap. Let's see what the stones are. One. An anchor between body and mind. Okay. Else. What vibrates? Just the top vibrates with energy. Energy, vibration. Then of consequence on that one still. Oh, heart feels lighter. Okay. Nothing. This thing's weird too. It looks like an eye. But I feel like that'll just throw you off. Anything that's called an eye of is probably not it. Thing. Iron thing. Okay. I wrote weathered tin for this one, but I know there is a triangle symbol. I don't know about anything that's 4 dots. Fire? That's upward like that. It's phosphorus, but that seems a bit of a stretch. Fire? Question mark? This one, nature and weather. I believe that's the foresight gem. Ooh, like sight. Oh yeah, we're certain that one's the spirit eye. We're certain that one's a Zia. Know what you are. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing 2 things at the same time. 1, a part of his mind was not his own, and 2, the casket wanted to be open. In his left eye, that guy who came in for that thing, that's real descriptive, had an eye patch. Didn't he say that he injured his eye? He could not see out of his left eye. Yeah, I think that's the same guy from this story. Okay, so that is the end of day 6. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you real soon in day 7.